landed on rocks. I have fell into waters, and I still have stayed strong and faced all my fears head on. I got tired of being enslaved, and I decided to make a change. Here's my journey. Hey y'all, I'm so glad you are here with me today on my episode 3 of this wonderful video, okay? And we're here to talk about preparation and research, okay? In my other previous videos, if you didn't watch them before, make sure you catch them because it's very important leading up to this video 3. And you can't do anything if you're not researching what you're doing first, okay? So I'm gonna give you a little insight on how I'm researching my things on my journey. And if my stand falls on me again, I swear to God, I'm giving up on stands. So let me fix this now because the struggle is real with this. The struggle is real. This thing, don't ever buy this at 5 and below. This sucks. It really does. I'm sorry, 5 and below, but this sucks. If I just barely bought this and I gotta go back to using a teacup for my stand, that's a problem. So, anyways, so at least I know now my phone won't fall. So, anywho's, we know already that you gotta save a little bit of money. So that means that some people say, well, I ain't got no money to save. Well, you're living off of something. So even if you got $5 to buy some beer at the store, you need to save $2.50 of that, and you need to sacrifice and drink 1 beer or buy two beers for $2.50 and save the other $2.50. You got to do something if you want to get ahead, okay? You can't let the system keep us down, especially us as black folks. Can't let the system keep us down, and they'll keep us down with these corner liquor stores. They'll keep us down with everything else, and we got to get ahead, and it's the only way we can get ahead by start saving and planning. So planning first means getting yourself a book. This handy dandy book right here, I'm telling you, it works. I've been writing down notes from way back from months ago, way before I was able to save my first $50, okay, which I just saved my first $50 a couple days ago. So I've been writing down everything, okay, which I'll show you guys here, and I've been writing down everything, and this is where you guys can write down things, okay. You need to know things like solar panel, okay. If you guys are gonna do RV and you guys are gonna do van life, you need to find out about your solar panels. If you don't know about solar panels, you need to learn. You need to learn about how many watts each thing is going to be using. What is watts? Okay, you need to research those things. I'm going to have a list for it here for you. Okay, research what is watts, because I'm sure you need to use a computer if you're going to be working remotely, or if you're going to have a TV, or you're going to need to load up your microwave, your refrigerator, or anything while you're on the road, your batteries and stuff. You're going to need solar power, and it's free energy. It's free energy. You're gonna need building tools, because you're not gonna be on the road all your life, folks. You gotta be realistic, especially if you got kids. You're gonna need tools. I'm gonna have another list of that for you guys there. You're gonna need tools, okay? Things like you're gonna need saws. You might need some hand saws, because building your own house once you buy your own land, which this is going to be in a future video of how to go about researching your own land, okay, and buying your own land, because I've already researched those things. I'm going to share it for y'all in a future video, like I said. You're going to need, sledgehammers. You're going to need things, building tools, because it's going to be cheaper for you to buy your own land and build your own house with your own bare hands than to pay somebody to do it. I'll get into that on another video. This is just about planning, giving you guys ideas. The main thing is about getting a book and writing down everything. Writing down every single thing. And then also is what, not only writing down, taking time to practice. I never went camping before until like a couple weeks ago for the first time with me and my family. So what I decided to do 1 week prior to that was I camped out in the backyard of my apartment, asked permission from my landlord, camped out in my back apartments for a whole week, okay? Camped out just to get an idea. Okay, on how that was going to be, to prepare myself. I started a no-dig garden in my backyard, okay? In the apartment, it's not even my backyard. Because I'm pre-planning, because I know that later on when I'm off grid, I'm going to have to be self-sustainable. It's all about self-sustainability. If you guys don't know about what's her name, the banana chick, I call her the banana chick, she's really cool. But she's the banana chick on YouTube, and it pretty much, she just talks about what you need as far as going off grid and what is going off grid. Okay, so I'm gonna have a list of that here for you guys to actually see, but she goes in to talk about it. Okay, and it gives you an idea of what it is actually to be off grid. It's having your own water supply, having your own energy supply, being self-sustainable with your own food, and not being self-dependent on the system or Mr. Tom. You know, so here it is right here, not being connected to the main power grid, like I mentioned, disposing of your own garbage, like, you know, using a compost toilet, using satellite internet, stuff like that if you have to. Or if you have a Wi-Fi booster and you're using your mobile hotspot, you could use that too. You know, now these days that we really have to go that route if you're working remotely and stuff. So that's understood, you know, but mainly is you using your, you know, your own water supply, whether or not it's rainwater. These are certain ways that you got to prep your mind and prepare. And the easiest way to do that is with a book. These little Tabby Things, they peel off easy, go back on. I use these a lot with notations. Even with my podcast, I use these for notations in my books that I read reference from. So you got to prepare on this. Come on, black folks. We got to prepare. We got to prep. And hooray to all the black folks that are doing it right now and that's been doing it, especially to the black nomad clans that are doing it. You know, we got to prepare for this stuff. These are the ways that we're going to escape the bills. These books are 89 cents in Walmart, $1 sometimes in Walmart, Dollar Tree. Okay, get a book, start writing this stuff down. Get a piece of paper, get an envelope, write this stuff down. Use your telephone for the purpose that it is, to grab information. Okay, so her name is Freely, the banana girl on YouTube. You know, zero waste lifestyle. She's a good influence on there too. But definitely these are things that I'm going to have here in the video so you guys can review, of course, as you're watching me here. But these are important things for you all to think about. These are ways for you all to prep. It's all about prepping. That's the reason why I wanted to make this video. Because remember, I told you guys, I was going to bring you along my journey, us as real people, okay? Now, I know everybody on YouTube is real people, obviously, right? But it's very important for people to show others as influencers how these things happen from the beginning to the continuation end, per se, okay, or continue through. From the beginning, continue through. It's very easy for somebody to show, oh, I'm here now, this is how I got this, and continue. But how did you get there? How much money did you start off with? How hard was it? These are the things that a lot of folks are worried about. So this is what I'm here to show you guys, how I'm gonna get to that point from A to Z, so you guys or whoever's watching this video can get to that point too the same way. I still only got $50 in the bank saved. You got what I'm saying? So it's not like this is like a fast forward, oh, Speedy Gonzalez, you know, she just got it like that, it just made it easy. No, this thing is not easy. I'm still in the research point, I'm still doing all the things, the steps, but right now I'm in the savings point. So once you get in the savings point, everything starts to speed up a little bit more, because really the whole thing is that once you got your savings stack, once you get enough to lease buy your vehicle, okay, because you're not going to sit there and try to save $10,000 before you move on, because then if not, you're going to be paying rent for a long time. Let's be realistic now. But once you get your $2,000, you know, at least you know you get your first RV, because you might be able to find something on offer up for like $1,000 and change. Some people be having some real good deals. You get your RV, that's your house on wheels right away. Once you get that and you know you got your engine on point, that's the point. Forget the inside. You got to get your engine on fleet. Once your engine is on fleet and everything is good for the roll, girl, please, everything is easy after that. Because then at least you know you got your vehicle straight, the plates and tags are straight, your insurance, whatever you got going on is straight. Whatever you legally got to get going on, every situation, whatever you got to get going on for your personal situation, ain't no judgment here, for your personal situation, you get that straight. But mainly, the main thing is to have your engine straight, so then that way you ain't broke down somewhere on somebody's highway, you know, in the middle of nowhere, you know, and then that's going to be a bigger problem. So when you hitting a road for RV life and van life, you want to know that your engine is on point, you got all your tools, your, you know, prepping, you got all your car jackings, things, you got all your, you know, your jumper cables, you have all your spare tires, whatever you need, you know, emergency stuff. You know, especially when you got kids on the road. You got enough water, you got all your solar panels, enough electricity. So if you did get stuck somewhere in the boondocks and you had to wait a few days in order to fix whatever you need to fix, you got enough water and electricity. Water and electricity. And you got at least a spare tire and your engine is good. Everything after that, you kind of just wait out until you're able to hit the road again. Because you'll have your house on wheels anyway. You got everything you need. Really, you could park on anybody's side of the road. I mean, unless you're somewhere where it's just not safe and you got to keep it moving. But for the most part, goodness brings goodness. And if you good people and you got a good heart, most people now these days will be good to you too. Even if they are racist, even if they are bad folks, they'll be good to you if you good to them and you ain't bothering nobody. You just let them know, hey, listen, I'm pulling through, but I got a flat tire or something. I'm going to change it real quick. I'm off your property. I'm out of your way. If you ain't got no place to camp out or nothing like that, or you can't stay nowhere because, you know, you short on money, you can't pay for the campsite for that night, there's always Walmarts. Walmarts are letting it boldly know that, you know, if there's emergency and you can't stay nowhere else and there's a local Walmart, you can park there with your RV or your van and stay there overnight and you'll be all right. So there's ways to go about it without having to pay the rent. This is our goal. So if you like this channel, make sure you subscribe to it. If you like this type of goal and you're tired of paying bills, which I will hope everybody would like it, because I know nobody like paying bills. Nobody don't like paying bills. And on top of that, I've seen a lot of ladies that you know, done sold a house and done went on the road because it was more convenient. So all of this stuff is possible. All right, y'all, all of this stuff is possible. And I'm sorry my hair look a hot mess. I did not even comb it this morning. I told you guys I'm so real. I ain't got no time. But I made it my business to come and talk to you guys today. So I appreciate you all coming and listening to me today. And you all have a blessed day. And I love you all truly from my heart. Because remember, there's no such thing as good and bad people. There are only joyful and miserable people. And I choose to be joyful. So have a wonderful day. May peace be amongst everyone. Que paz está con todo.